Choose your hero.
Gonna be happy to kind of try to pull the aggro his way, but no, good move from March there with the sleep into the arrow. Some heavy harassment here. I don't think they have enough firepower to go for any sort of finish though. There's a finish though. It is top lane where we're gonna be seeing Moo pick up that first blood. Milan is still in a bit of trouble here, and they get it done. It's Fenrir.
Spectre, but
Yeah.
we'll run away. Moo with that sad little timber chain.
Got the shock from though.
It's him.
Does manage to connect. It slows him down. He needs a little bit more. There's the timber chain. Not able to get close enough for a good whirling death though.
Tiny's here.
And
the big boy.
Milan's done for sure. Tiny's coming for that chicken, and he gets it. TP's out from that Tiny.
This is normal best of one stuff. Like, you don't just want to do these crazy aggressive dives. You will play safer. I mean, it takes one mistake and you could just lose the game.
For sure. And Milan, unfortunately, might have mistakenly overstepped himself. Long Ingress dive backing around. They look to go for the Spectre here. Goes for the Haunt jump and is able to create a bit of distance to be able to make it away. But Fenrir does get caught in arms here a bit between Moo and March. There's the sleep setup. There's the chop. But meanwhile, mid lane, jump in. Veil setup with that. He tries to doppelganger out. Does manage to make it up north. Mark looks to step in to help him out. But now with the Haunt coming in, it's just going to be way too much. A tree flies forward. They're going to get the finish there. Moo steps in to help things out. XXS is barely surviving. He gets hit with the Soul Rip, and he's going to be fine. But Moo will not let him escape. Finally able to bring him down. It's a 2-for-1 trade. Moo now has to walk out the other side, but again, the rotation up towards the top.
That's so scary.
They see Forever Lane. They look to make the jump. Immediate dunk, immediate kill before Moo can even react. And as he tries to timber chain in, they stop him conveniently with the fissure. He's not going to be able to do anything about it. Just a great hit and run from the 3-stack. Jump, Veil, toss combo coming out with everyone else's company here. And as they look to battle things out, it is going to be XXS claiming that tower. Storm. Thinking about chasing here a bit, trying to go for the snappy finish on the Fenrir. They will be able to get it with the assistance coming in from Moo, but will they finish him off? 4-hit right now. Toss combo comes out. Reaper slams down Moo, and those are going to be charges down. Ryle tries to slip on out. March going for the Valiant Grip is going to be able to help in assisting on that finish. But here comes Spectre. Sylar's happy to chop him on down. Ooh, he does get burned. Nice snipe right there from Milan. It may cost him his life, though. He gets body block of Avoka right now. Not letting him by at all.
Yep, and I think
March going to be wincing for sure once the Haunt comes out with that Radiance. Okay, jump committed to the bottom. Immediate up and down. Boom goes the birdie. Tiny picks that one up with ease. March looking to set up the sleep arrow, but it's not going to be there. Dunk between the two as Moo jumps into play. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Buyback comes up from Milan, says, I want to get my egg in this fight right now. Oh, Reaper Scythe comes out and is going to get the finish onto Forev. Just a 2-for-0 trade from Aster, but they're not done yet. Looking to dive in. Now with the egg, trying to finish him off. Moo looks to go for the finish of the Tombstone. And with the grip, they should be able to get the finish of the Necro. That's not too bad.
they have one sentry down. Guess who's going to run into it? Might be Milan.
You know what? If you lose Milan for this full 4-man heavy rotation only, I think that's okay. Meanwhile, back and behind, a grip set up, and they might be able to snipe down the Necro. Good grab from behind, comes out from J.Storm. But now with the Haunt coming out, things get a bit frantic here, and they are going to be able to take out March. Dunk's there, only onto one. Bryle's going to be able to doppelganger back to the high ground to make it away. Continue their chase. Moose slipping across to the other side, looking to catch Baboka, possibly from behind here, but Aster are out. Arrow's not going to find anyone. Baboka's going to be able to safely leave.
Not racist if you're Aster. You got to get back.
And before they can even get back as 5, they're thinking about making a mild move here, possibly for XXS. Good Fisher blocks him in, but Bryle's not too worried just yet, obviously. Still holds the Aegis, can doppelganger out. Does so there. Now jumping in from Moo. Looking to take it right to the Necro here. Is going to be forced to. Just got the Ghost Shard and is totally on defensive mode. Jumping forward, though, with the dunk. But it is just not good enough. And now it's going to be a grip on the Tiny, which does get, obviously, quickly canceled out. The Egg's going to be there. They try to make it pass from it, but they can't stop it at all. And here comes Bryle and company. J.Storm suddenly moving in and going for the base.
Bryle is just playing out of his mind. Now they're going to kill Fender. They might kill the Boca again on the back. They get the Reapers on for it. That was like almost the end. They get it.
More mana to work with, though. And here comes XXS. He's looking to go for some revenge here. Real nice turnaround coming out from Aster, bullying back J.Storm and keeping him outside the base. And they will be able to clean house here.
Full HP. This is going to be a tough kill. Do you even go for it?
I don't know.
I don't think you do. I think you just let Bryle leave. But we'll see.
Just come to me. I'll stun you down in his spot. Bryle thinks about possibly considering a chase onto him. Hits him with the side diffusal, but he's got to worry about the Necro and the Spectre here. Oh, no funny juke plays. Was not able to make it up with the... But we do have J.Storm here as well. They could think that they're good to make a jump on the Bryle and then quickly get caught out, but J.Storm do show themselves. Even Roka from behind looking to sweep in. Instant dunk, gets the kill. Milan gone. Same goes for March. And Aster are back. And they're going to take Bryle too.
Oh my
All right,
goodness.
Aster are... Comes J.Storm, looking to possibly reclaim their turf.
Oh, they're...
Look
oh
at the
my
positioning of
goodness.
Aster, though. They may manage to swing in from behind onto Aster. Can they get the jump? This is their best chance to try to pull this game back as possible. The egg is there, but they're just going to run right out from it. Here comes the haunt. Like a defensive dunk, but boom! Instant burst, though, comes out from Moo. This might be it for J.Storm now. Heavy sun ray burst, but Sylar is able to turn and look to go for the finish onto March XXS with mega kill as he gets that takedown up for Rev. Moo, though, looking to sweep in and try to tilt the favor back their way in this fight. He's got to get the finish onto XXX. Can he get it done? Yes, he can.
5 seconds, and I promise I'll be there. Like, he never wants the attention to be on him. And oh, this Roche could... This is going to be a big play. There's no way
They tried to scan, but they were not approaching from that side. They're coming down and through the river. I don't know if J.Storm are going to see it there. The Moonlight Shadow comes out. They try to pop the dust from out there, but it's not quite close enough. Moose sees him coming. Tries to stalk and move. Bryle wants to move in, and that's where we see Aster pull back. Aster do not want to get caught outside of each other, and they're already going to be losing Fenrir. And now they go back to the Roche.
Yep, they're super scared because they popped the Spirit Vessel on Tiny, which means the Necro had to use Lotus Orb on him, and this Necro doesn't want to fight if he can't use Lotus Orb on himself, because he will actually be useless. So they have to be careful with these cooldowns. And look at this, what a...
As he tries to timber chain, nice move, toss combo, Reaper Sight comes out, but it's not going to be nearly good enough. The follow-up dunk will be good enough, and Moo's going to be going down. Bryle very low, barely able to make it back and away with the egg there to help out. He's going to make a safe escape. They try to chase him, but he's out the other side. Meanwhile, March, nice grip from the high ground, locking the Earthshaker in his place. Milan trying to make it back and away, but can't. Meanwhile, inside the pit, it's Forev being taken down as Aster take control back, but buybacks are going to be coming out from J.Storm. They cannot let this one slip away. Now a buyback from the other side. Very valuable moment for both teams here as they just dump the money.
This is just, I mean, it's only 21-28, but these fights are just, they're intense. It's just straight up 5-on-5. No one's farming, no one's split pushing. They all want to be there every time.
Tournament life on this right now.
Is he crazy?
They're real frisky with this one. Out of position, XXS tries to head up north to be able to make it away. The chase is there from Moo. Meanwhile, Bryle says, I'll just take the Roche. Gladly picks up the Aegis. The cheese is still there. They managed to frantically be able to pick it up, but they lost Moo. And like you said, he has no buyback if they wanted to get back to the swing of action here. Meanwhile, though, Bryle does manage to clean up little Fenrir on the...
Oh, middle.
Ooh, they do get the fissure. Arrow, find its target. They're trying to follow up and go for the complete finish, but now he decides to pop the PKP, looks to turn around, instant burst fire, is going to get the finish onto Fenrir. Drop the tomb, they clean it up.
Double.
A going to be committed. Dunk catch there from the side.
Stun for Rev.
Rev is going to be able to Moonlight Shadow and walk out the other direction. Aster fire off a couple of cylinders and don't get any kills, and now kind of question what their commitments are going to be. And
they got to get out.
Frantically make their escape. That's confidence now for J.Storm. They just weathered that storm, and now they're going to take the fight on forward. Hard dive from Moo. They're looking to punish the Necro. Not going to look to make him back. Nice force save from Baboka, but is it going to be good enough? They're not going to let him get back. They're going to chase them both down and try to finish him off. Necro desperate to make it inside, but can't. 90 seconds, no buyback.
Oh, man. Doesn't do anything. He actually just doesn't.
Like, you would need to have money and have an ag.
Have a glimmer, an ag, like even just a glimmer, but he doesn't have that. As well, the Earthshaker, it just isn't that far into 4-step and a bling, and that's where it feels. It feels like Milan is just the one support in this game who's changing it.
Yep. He'll be back in just a second with the Earthshaker, but before that can even happen, XXX is going to go down. He should buy back, though, if he wants to keep his hopes alive in this tournament. They do have a dunk defense still available. No buyback coming out just yet.
He's thinking about it.
Thinking about going for it.
Not anymore. Illusion's hitting him.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Fortification. That's just good sense on Bryle. He's just zoning him back, seeing who's coming in.
Oh, God, it's so scary because they know the Phoenix has another egg because of the refresher shard. Like, it's so hard to go in. They're going to try.
Not there. Boo. Have to be the gatekeeper and force them back.
The arrow actually hits Vector.
She's stuck in her spot right now. Just for a little bit. Grips the follow-up. It's really good. But the scythe does come out. Looking to go for the victory with the egg. Grabs March inside. As the scythe tried to come out, bails him into it. Necro now on the verge of going down. Has a dieback. 2 minutes out. Nice dunk, though. Does catch him. Is there enough damage? Yeah, there is. With the Tiny coming in, he's just swinging it home right now.
Can this
Bryle, though,
do anything?
Yeah, it's just move.
Big question.
Bryle.
Baboka should go down here.
Fighting within it right now. Pushing on forward is going to be able to get the swift takedown of Baboka. Now looking to go for the Tiny next. Baboka does buy back. Bryle says this might be enough for me. Doppelgangers to the low ground, looking to make his escape. Baboka is on the chase. Not when Moose steps in, though.
Yep. And Bryle's like, I'll go back in. My heart's here. Like, my heart just regen me to full HP in 5 seconds.
Yes, it did. Arrow. Gonna find anyone. Trying to go for their first Rax finish here. Aster just everything they can to try to stay alive.
Yep. They're going. Siler has to just stand there with the Radiance. Obviously slows all this damage down on the buildings even. Oh, the Spectre is 6 slotted. If you get a 2 or 3 man dunk with the Boca, the ulti from Siler comes in, they are going to wipe up these fights so quick for this Mjolnir. And look at middle.
They're trying to go for a quick snipe on the move with the snipe, but the save of the Yegg! The save of the Yegg, but they are going to be able to crack it and bring it down, so both of them will get dropped, but Bryle trying to make the most of it. They simply can't. It's Aster's time now. They get a beautiful jump and a beautiful set, and Bryle's frantic to try to be able to make it away. Up to the high ground he goes, but the chase is on, and Aster get what they want.
I'm surprised they didn't just let Mu die. Honestly, like, he was already pretty much dead when Milan blinked in, and now they might lose a Rax.
All right, well, one buyback, one tier 3, and already Aster are taking a step back to reposition. Tiny's incredibly low. They will be able to easily swarm onto him and finish him off. He's out for over 2 minutes.
Uh-oh.
The 2 of them, but, you know, no buyback for Earthshaker. Well, that was a swift end of a push right there.
Yeah, it was. And this is when you know, whoa, 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 he's actually going to find Fenrir. Nice job by Mu.
Woo.
Can he get him, though?
I don't know.
The Tranquil Boots. He needs to right-click him once, please.
One more Timber Chain. Shiva's OP. He doesn't need a Shiva. Just chops him.
Yeah. Oh, 200 gold. Milan, I think, honestly, when Milan gets 25 and you get those 3 Supernova hit counts, it actually changes this game even more for them. And well, now we're seeing the problem with Spectre. What does Spectre do? You have treads. What else do you get? You get a Scotty instead of your treads. Like, there's nowhere else for her to go, and that's the problem.
Oh, the arrow does catch her. All right, Karev waited for his time, and the time is now. Gets the setup, brings her out. Does have a buyback, but that is quite unfortunate there.
There's the ulti. They just want to get out. J.Storm is running.
And can they return back? Oh, the flash right there. Helps him out. Nicely done. J.Storm taking it back to him. Mu eating a lot of damage. Fighting on forward.
It's over.
Stave, and they get her down and get it done. Both are going to be out without a buyback on this one, and J.Storm may have been able to do it. Can they clean out the rest? Tiny staggering his way inside. He has nowhere to run and no more mana. Attempted fissure slide dunk does come out from Baboka, but it might be just too little too late for him. He'll get cleaned up potentially with the rest. Wow. And it looks like this one may belong to J.Storm after all.
March.
Holy moly.
March motherfucking Dota. Woo! How did he just get that? What a perfect. And this is what we talked about, the late game scaling cores. You don't think of Bane as one, but being able to, you know, just negate a Reaper Scythe that could just turn this whole game around. Guess what? March will do it, and they're looking to end the game. Not the best building hitters. Bryle's like, must hit quicker, please. Win game. This game's stressful.
Aster, we got to send them home. Yeah. Aster, don't want to let it happen. They're going to just let the game go all the way.
You got to. And they kill the Tombstone. Fenrir, I don't even think Bryle wants to kill. He's like, I don't want to kill another Tombstone. Just let him live. And they get the good game. J.Storm does it with some just clutch plays in the end. I mean, Fred still doesn't have the best spark, but he hits a gigantic buyback. March makes the play of the game with that Nightmare save, and